Bianca Ojukwu, the wife of late Biafran leader Odumegwu Ojukwu, don finally reply Mbaka on top the stinginess wey im call Peter Obi. Alright now my correct people, una welcome back. Bianca don post for her Facebook page as she don kukuma hear the kasala matter wey be say Father Mbaka cause on top say wetin happen wey im open im mouth yarn talk say na Holy Spirit na im yarn am say Peter Obi na stingy man and he no go even win the election wey dey come for 2023. Sam una know say Bianca na Anambra woman na, and people sef dem dey expect make she talk for this kind thing, make she chook her mouth talk on top the matter wey dey go on. As she don come put her mouth so, her own contribution sef e don strengthen and increase the love wey people get for Peter Obi. Now guys, for this life, my people, no be who you be wey matter, na wetin people see you as. Alright now, make we sharply look wetin Lady Bianca write on top the matter so, whether she support Peter Obi abi she follow Mbaka to cast Peter Obi. Alright now, na so she talk say no apologies please on Peter Obi supposed stinginess. Sometime in 2009, Mr. as he preferred to be addressed, Peter Obi, governor of Anambra State at the time, visited the Odumegwu Ojukwu and myself at Dallas, Texas. He came to deliver a get well message from Dr. Goodluck Jonathan and was billed to attend a black tie event at the Dallas Marriott. Curiously, he flew into Dallas airport with one small carry-on luggage, which he insisted on wheeling around himself, and on getting to our residence, requested to freshen up. He opened his carry-on, filled with files and paperwork and a few toiletries and an extra shirt. When the Ikemba and I asked if he was expecting another item of luggage, and he said no. Then, what will you be wearing to the event tonight? We inquired. It was at that point that it struck him that he couldn't show up in his casuals at such a ceremony. I insisted on taking him to the luxury men's emporium at Neiman Marcus to buy a smart black suit. When we got there, he was busy doing the dollar to naira currency conversions. The suit that was a perfect match for him was a dapper Tom Ford suit with a price tag of $3,985 plus tax. He did the calculations and told me, "Do you know how many students this amount of money can train in Nigeria?" I reminded him that he was the governor as well as the special guest, and for the caliber of guests expected at that evening's occasion, including the mayor, senators, and captains of conglomerates among others, he needed to be dressed in top form. To cut the story short, he refused to pay what he termed that outrageous price for the Tom Ford suit, and that was how we ended up at stalemate, where he agreed to pay a more acceptable price of $220, tax inclusive, for a basic men's suit, which he was happy to wear to that evening's event. What struck me was that as we were on the way to the airport to see him off for his return flight back to Nigeria, he reached for his pocket where he brought out an envelope of crisp $100 bills. The amount in the envelope was $3,800. He said, "Anyanwu, this is the balance of the money I would have paid for the Ford suit if the label on the suit was Peter Obi. I am wondering if anybody in America will pay that amount for it. I have deducted the amount we paid for that suit we eventually bought. Please use this balance for your charity foundation to help those in actual need." Wow. I trust you will do so. We all laughed heartily. Vintage Peter Obi. The eventual beneficiaries of that largesse were Madame Teresa Agbo, a yam seller who became penniless and displaced when a yam shade was gutted by fire. Callistus Egbe, who was bedridden due to illness and needed help with the school fees of his young children, and the Ngbemena family of 6 who were thrown out of their one-room accommodation, which we subsequently doubled to 2 rooms, because their bedroom winner fell upon hard times and could no longer afford the rent a year. In life, you either live by your creed or you desecrate the mold by which the Almighty created you. Any progressive nation measures an individual by his values, not his vote. If this way of life is what is derided as stinginess on the part of Peter Obi, then we all need to adopt this mode for a more sustainable and more human environment. Bianca Ojukwu, 16th of June 2022. This is brilliant, my people. This is brilliant. Just guys, and I don't hear them now. I don't hear them. Now she say no be say this woman just dey support them, but she dey talk waiting and waiting baffle me for this thing. Wetin surprise me for this I write up is say she just be like Peter Obi. Peter Obi go give you facts and figures. He go give you wetin happen for so year. He go tell you the amount of how much he spent for so. Guys, I think this man is the right man for the job. I think he's the right man for the job. And then before people now go begin to say, oh, because Bianca and Anambra, just they try to thank God now we are not looking at tribalism or religion or whatever. We dey look another new face. No be even party again. No be APC. No be PDP. No be guys. I think this is from God. It's from now God na send them. So anyway, I don't hear am now. I don't say e good make you do good to people, because one day now see this write up now. It don't take we be say all this thing don't happen. Now she remember all these things. E good make we do good. If our presidents don't they do good, the past presidents don't they do good, we know say our Nigeria for be a better place, and they no go they call us giant of Africa just like that. The country go better, and we know say truly we will be the giant of Africa. Other countries sef then they jealous, then they envy. They know they happy say we get the things we say they no get. So as it don't be like this, my people, make una go get on a PVC if una never get them. This one na my own campaigning now. Make una go get on our own PVC. Make we make our country Nigeria better again. Alright guys, now here I go match break, draw curtain on top this story matter of Bianca as a reply. He support say waiting Peter Obi do na good something. He dey economical. He is an economist, and in dey do all this thing, and we know say if he enter power, he go make good use of the public funds. Alright guys, so now here I go match break and draw curtain. Thank you for watching till this time. Abeg make una like this video if you enjoy am, so that una go dey get more this video like this, and anytime you say I drop am, make sure say you subscribe to this channel. And until next time, na do.